Yeah, I'm not gonna rip it. It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by Dead. All right, push up with me. Push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills. You love being Battle Mercy.
Yeah, battle.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does? So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Fruit
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. I need you. Nice. Go. Group in now. Push in. We don't have to. Good game.
All right, what is up with it? My name is Julian Torres. I am the Fortnite god, the best player to ever touch a Smash Brothers controller, and I am the education and training director for XP League, and we are back with XP League Gold Summer Season Week 6. Only 2 more weeks to go in the summer season for Fortnite. And what we've got here is some fun action. Here we are right in the middle of the vibe season. We've got some changes in the item and the weapons playlist. There's like a buzzsaw weapon. There's portaforts are back. The SMG is gone. So if you were an SMG lover, sorry, the SMG's gone. If you were an SMG hater, well then there you go. The Christmas came early for you this year. No SMG for now. It'll be back, almost certainly. Now I've got a new ticker here to cover up that you placed thing here, and looks like it's working pretty well. Go ahead and just leave that going or leave that running. There we go. So we're spectating here with It's Wolfman, Twitter Zoki, YouTube YT Fire Desert. And they're running around, they're looting up here in the cave area. There's lots of good loot here. Let's see if we can't find another trio, see what they're up to. Little Pinecone 7, Awesome Dude, and Alpha Omega jumping into the action. Down here on the southeast side of the map, I believe. No, just actually exactly east. See here. Oh, interesting. I might actually... Mushi, I hear what you're saying, but this is actually covering up. There's just text behind this that says I placed 24th. So there would be something in the way anyways. Mutant Nutria 575 and Ghost Reaper. Looting up here. They've got just some grays. Not a lot of mats here for these guys. They're going to need to get some materials pretty quick here. The best teams always get their mats early. Here we've got the Venom suit, Spider-Man, the symbiote, and the Among Us backpack, and they're rocking a golden DMR. Nice. DMR is a good weapon, but I just don't think it works very well for build battles, for teams that actually can build. And most of the teams in our gold division can build and edit pretty well. You know, because all you have to do to basically completely invalidate the DMR is put up a wall. You know, it's a slow firing, single shot weapon. So it's not going to be able to do a lot of damage to builds. So it's pretty easy to get it going. But the rest of the loadout looks pretty good though, and it could just be down to preference. You know, especially if you don't have anything else better to put there, put a golden DMR. Absolutely. Sounds good, Mishy. I'll bring it up with our producers. Let's see, we got Maze, Anonymous, and Brink of Winning. Rotating here on Storm side. Let's see what the Storm is going to be this round. So this round we've got maps. The Storm Circle is going to be going on to the north side of the map. Daily Bugle, Tilted Towers, Sanctuary. All these POIs are in play right now. If I had to bet, I think it's probably the Storms that you're going to be going here or here, because the Storm Circle doesn't like to go towards the water's edge. It tends to be more towards the center of the map. So I think we'll be going here. I hope we get a water end game. A water end game right by Tilted Towers here would be really fun. I love like end games that are right over the water. Everyone has to build. There's lots of it's just another element that just kind of makes it fun to watch. Lock and roll, Hook and Snozy looting up here on the south side of the circle. They've got a fellow opponent there, and they're just, you know, saying hey, crouching at them, goofing off a little bit, goofing around. The reason they're not fighting, in case you're new to this, is because we don't have early engagements. We don't allow early interactions. So no fighting, shooting, pickaxing, whatever it may be, until third zone or Storm Surge activates. And we're not going to have third zone activating for quite a while here. So teams are going to have a decent amount of time here before that third zone picks up. Good question, Luigi, in the chat. So the reason we don't do early engagements is because in the past we used to let players fight off the drop, and what we found was that it mostly became RNG as to, you know, which trio just happened to land first and get a gun, and then just gun down the other trio that landed there without getting lucky and getting weapons. And so you had these teams that were practicing all these skills and stuff, and then all of a sudden it just becomes a wild, like, oh, do we get lucky and get lucky off the drop? So for that reason, we let it go until a little farther, until third zone. That's what a lot of scrims do in pro scrim servers. In pro scrim servers, the pros will do no early engagements so that they can practice what competitive Fortnite tends to look a lot more like, which is lots of end game, lots of mid game fights. If you were watching our North American finals, we actually didn't have any early engagement rules. We just let them fight off the drop. But for our regular season play, you know, we let them we make them wait a little bit so that way teams can actually strategize a little more. They can loot up, they can do their rotations without having to immediately just get killed off spawn just for trying to do a rotation or trying to do some kind of loot path. So we get better end games, we get better mid game fights. The fights that we do get have a lot more like variety because they have mats and weapons and stuff like that. So it's just a lot more competitive that way. Also, like, if you're playing and you're one of the first teams to go out, it really feels bad to go out super early and then have to wait like 25 minutes for your next round. So for the teams that aren't super strong at fighting, it gives them a chance to at least play the game before all the fighting happens. But here it looks like they're going to be hugging south side of circle, just sticking around here. Let's see if we can't find another squad making any kind of interesting rotations. We might be out of range of other players here. Now it looks like we got lucky here. We're with Wolfman, Fire Desert, and Twitter Zuki. They spot another squad off here, another trio off there in the distance. And there's someone there with the ultimate high ground. Ooh! Takes a shot. Come on, Zoki. You are caught in 4K. Engaging early, Zoki. Come on. Looks like they're battling the shark here. They want what that shark's got. And they got it. So looking at the storm circle, looks like we're going to be on the far north side here. So we might get some mountain end games. That could be fun. Mountain end games are always really hectic because people are trying to build and they're sliding down the mountain. It's pretty fun. I expect to see a lot of people using portaforts. The portaforts are really strong. They were really strong in the last game, so I expect to see them being pretty strong here. And here we've got the Wake Forest players. Oh, here we are, third storm circle. So engagement is a go. Players are going to start fighting it out starting now. We've got some Wake Forest players here hiding out in the circle, playing for those placement points. And look at that, Clue gets the picking up a knock on Anonymous there. Clue, one of our top fraggers here in XP League. The Assassin picking up a kill as well. Senti 5-0. North OC Baz. Lots and lots of kills coming out. Well done, Baz, picking up elimination there. Snozy picks up an elim. Picks up 2, actually. Senti 5-0 gets caught out from behind and will be eliminated. Look at all that loot there. It's just a perfect bait. We got Stinko, King, and Milo B hanging out here in their 1x1. Gunfire happening all around. Foxy JJ gets a knock on a North OC Baz. Baz a strong player. Then Assassin picks up another kill, this time from range, over 60 meters. Oh, and those players are in a bad spot there. Nowhere for them to really go. As Stinko, Milo, and King. King just raining fire on them. Speaking of raining fire, their build catches on fire and they got an evac. Take a look at Wake Forest where it looks like they're rotated out of their bush. Perhaps looking for a new bush to hide in. As they play hide and seek here. We've got Young Scorpo, Baz, and North OC 10. This is the North OC team. This is a very, very strong team. Traditionally, we've got the Assassin picking up yet another limb there in the kill feed. And Baz, unable to make it to their teammates, goes down. Fire Desert gets knocked by Flu Twitch. King picking up even more, and Flu Twitch picking up another elimination. Great job to Shay. Got angles, Clue, and the Assassin here picking up some eliminations on that squad. That's good points for them. And I'm loving this hot dog skin. This hot dog skin is sick. I don't think it quite works with the gingerbread pickaxes, but you know, you do you. No! They're making some bacon right here, apparently. We got Young Scorpo, North OC. What's left of the North OC trio. Trying to play it safe, hugging the storm. As Cupertino picks up some limbs, picks up some points. And Brinks winning, Sage with 6 pass. Wow, lots and lots of fighting going on over there. Let's see if we can't find out where it's happening. As we're back with an assassin. Getting the drop on them. Catching them unready. Picks up Elim. Well done. That's going to be North OC 10. If they can catch out the last of the North OC members, that'll be it for North OC. At least for this round. Oh, and there's a whole trio hanging out right there. The assassin wasn't expecting that. But Clue going off, picking up some kills.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by Dad, all right, push up with me, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills. You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, battle.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does? So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Boop
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Nice. Go. Group in now. Push in. We don't good game.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. It is round 2, our final Fortnite match of the day. Round 2 of our summer gold season, week 6. We know for a fact that our players in XP League are cracked, but let's see just how cracked they are. So right here, I've got a leaderboard along with a fun little mini map. I'll just go ahead and jump it towards the end game and just leave it to play and just kind of let that play in the background while we take a look at some of these stats that we've got. So in first place, we've got Corrosion, Sage of 6 Pass, Condog with 2, 3 kills respectively for a total of 8 kills, 10 points for their placement. So that's going to be 18 points for them in this first round. Second place is going to be going home with 8 points. Then Assassin will go Assassin with 3 kills, 2 kills, and 3 kills for a total of 8 points again. So they'll be taking home 16 points, just 2 points behind the top placing team. In third place with 7 points and 1 kill is going to be 8 points for Burn, LX Zans, and Benji the Fox. Fourth place gets 6 points, so 6, 7, 9 points here for Pancake Ninja, Easton, and Ella Snipsy. And in fifth place with 5 points and 4 kills from Neon Ridge and 1 kill from Jmaker and Hexe, it's going to be 5 and 5, 10 points for this Madison team. In sixth place with 4 points for 6 is going to be Maze with 3 kills, Brink of Victory with 1, and Brink of Winning with 6 kills. Nice. So that's going to be 7, 10 points just off of eliminations alone, and a 6th place placement, 4 points. So 14 points for them is going to shoot them up towards the top 3, I believe, in terms of just placement, in terms of just points. And seventh place with 3, seventh place gets 3 points, so they'll get 2 kills from King, 3 kills from Stinko, and 1 kill from Milo. Going to give them 6 points right there, plus another 3 from 7th place. Should put them at 9 points, maybe 10 points. 7th place might also get 4 points if I think about it a little more. But let's see if we can't find who our kill leader was in this lobby. So our kill leader was definitely Brink of Winning. I think it was Brink of Winning. Brink of Winning with 6 kills here. Very, very impressive. performance from them, getting them top point placement, even though their team didn't get as high as maybe they could have. But 6th place in a lobby that was that stacked in that end game is pretty good. But overall, in terms of kills, I mean, you gotta love the distribution of kills between these top 2 squads, these top 2 trios right here, where they're kind of they're all the fragger, you know, not just one of them is the fragger, they're all the fragger. Let's see if there's any teams that maybe got eliminated pretty early, but they got a lot of kills, and so we might expect to see them jump up a little higher in this round. I know for a fact I'm definitely looking forward to seeing North OC in this round. I think they can definitely make some stuff happen this round. We've seen them do really good before, and I hope to see them do really good again. Snowzy is another player that I know can do really well. Hooks, lock and roll, I believe that they can do much better than I've seen than they did in the first round. Foxy, JJ, I've seen them towards the end in a couple of rounds before as well, so I hope to see them in the end game again. But looking at it here, there's a couple kind of big name hitters missing on this list, like Jack Q and so on and so forth. So there's some killers out there that I don't think are here this week. Maybe they're out enjoying their summer. So maybe we're not seeing them this week, but for sure, we're still getting some really good matches here, especially towards that end game there when we had 30 players there all duking it out. That was pretty fun. All right, so we're following Dark Shadow right now. Nice little dance. Thank you. Very nice. Thank you for that. Ghost Reaper, Mutant Nutria. Following them right now, checking them out. Seeing how the cheeky strategy. This is the biggest gamble I've ever seen. I mean, what are you hoping for? Well, I mean, they are pretty central in this storm here, so they're just gonna hang out. I mean, this is pretty cheeky. You can't really see this from the outside. I mean, this is... Okay, now how are you gonna get back up? Okay, so you need some more mats. Well, then they can probably just mantle back up into their little hidey hole. That's funny. I'm excited to see how that's gonna work out for them. Here we got Obio, Master Ninja, and Flu Twitch. They're hanging out. They've got a couple of one of these cow. There's a name for these cow something. Cow breakers, cow movers. I don't really see the use of these in regular builds, in regular battle royale, because you can just build, you know. Well, why use that when you can just place a build? We got Maze, Anonymous, and Brink of Winning are I believe these were our winners from last round. Let me take a look at that leaderboard again. No, they weren't our winners, but they were our kill leaders, actually, yeah. Brink of Winning went absolutely nuts. Picked up 6 kills last round. Well done. And we're back here with OBO and Flu Twitch and Master Ninja as they're just going along their loop path, getting their mats. And a pretty standard loadout here, shotgun in first position, some kind of assault rifle in the second position. This is probably my favorite assault rifle, to be honest. I love this assault rifle. I think it's just so good. I know, like, by the numbers that there's other assault rifles that are just better. But for my money, I love this one. And they're rocking a kind of just a standard gray SMG and a Portafort. As we saw, the Portaforts played a big role in the last round, and I suspect they'll keep playing a big role in future rounds, in this round. Here we got Ghost Reaper back at it here on the bridge as they're eliminating the local wildlife. Maybe they just don't want anything to give them away. Maybe they just want some heals. Here we are back with Dark Shadow, rocking like a Naruto skin, looks like. And an Among Us backpack right here. That back bling looking sick, looking fly. Looks like they're carrying the utility for their team, as they've got the rifts and the impulse grenades here. Fortnite's such a funny game, man. I love Fortnite. I love just watching like Master Chief run around on a hog. Or in this case, is it a wolf? No, I think it's a hog. It's just so funny seeing all these different characters from different things I've grown up with and love doing silly things. Like seeing like Rick from Rick and Morty with a shotgun or something. It's just hilarious. Spider-Man with an SMG. And looks like these guys are hanging out at the Daily Bugle POI. Lots of action can go down here anytime. They've got a beautiful vantage point. Come on, guys. Don't break their builds. Leave them be. There you go. There you go. Follow the rules, kiddos. Good stuff. Good stuff. But everyone's just going out, making the rotations, getting what they need. We're in Storm 2 of 9, about 50 seconds, I believe, until engagement is allowed. Everyone's just kind of setting up, getting ready, getting go. But I mean, here we've got Barebow Fraggins, Sith Lord, and Black Belt. And it's hard for me to believe that, like, they still haven't kind of picked out a spot. I mean, there's only 20 seconds left. You're going to want to build up, or at least find out where you want to be. This is a really open space. They're going to be exposed from behind and in front. I'm not sure I like this positioning, but we'll see how it works out for them. Zoki, Wolfman, and Fire Desert. This was a really strong team last round, making it all the way to the end, lining up the kill feed. Zoki taking out taking out some of the strongest players in the lobby, along with Wolfman. I love when trios coordinate their skins and their bling and stuff. I think it looks really, I think it's super clean, looks really good. And is that the bridge? Is that the bridge where the squad is just like hanging out under? If it has the pillars, then that's them. But here we are, third storm. Engagements are now a go. These guys are going to be hanging out, playing the long game a little bit. Senti 5-0, a solo. Man, be careful, Senti 5-0. Get those placement points. Some KOs coming up on the screen here. Very slow play so far. I would expect to see more on the board. Oh, yep, there it is. Brink of winning, wasting no time. Benji Fox as well, Pancake Ninja. And a wild fox takes out Benji. Oh no. Watch out, Benji. You gotta watch out for that wildlife. Here we go. Brink of winning, Maze and Anonymous. Looks like these guys just took some fire. And looks like there's another team surrounding them right now. So a sketchy situation for them. Surrounded on all sides. Can our last round's kill leader, Brink of winning, and the rest of this trio, how can they navigate themselves out of this pickle? They're trapped here, fish in a barrel. And they're gonna have to slowly and quietly navigate their way around here, make some kind of rotation. Anonymous here is fully healed up. Brink of winning on the high ground, making some moves. And these teams are playing it pretty slow. I mean, still 52 players in this lobby. That means we haven't really had a lot of engagements. I mean, we've had maybe like 3 eliminations. That's one trio, basically. And besides that, just a bunch of knocks. So it looks like, if I had to guess, everyone's still playing from range, just taking pot shots. But as I say that, Shay got angles. Shay got angles. Picks up 2 right there on the kill feed. Ooh, 180. Beautiful shot right there. Let's go ahead and jump around a little bit more. See what we can find. See who we can find. As the flare gun is going to wreak havoc on these on their wood build here. I actually really like the flare gun as an addition. You know, encourages players to use the brick and metal builds a little more instead of just using them as backups. And there's an amazing mobility item right there, the Spider-Man gauntlets. And they've got this squad pinned down against the storm. It's a nasty position to be in. And they're watching their backs too. They know there's trios on the other side that would love to take some shots at them. And here, Cupertino trio, trying to navigate their way through. They're in storm, but they're taking a lot of shots. They've got a lot of attention on them right now. A lot of bullets coming their way. My goodness, the pressure on Cupertino right now. But they keep their cool and they just tarp on through. Well played, calm under pressure. Picking up some damage right there, seeing if they can't get the knock. Oh man, that poor player, that poor trio there getting rushed on by two trios all at once. And it's just a firing range. And there they knock Sith Lord. And Killer Black Belt goes down. Barebow Fraggins goes down. Well played, Cupertino, picking up some points on the board. Master Ninja, just hiding, playing the chill game. Looks like a lot of trios are playing it chill until the storm forces them to. But Bringa winning, not playing it chill. Picking up some kills on Milo, and Wolfman go down. A strong trio going down pretty soon before they got to the top 10. Here we got Shay got angles. Shay got angles. Clap, 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 clap. Rotating out of there using one of those grenades. They don't like the situation they're in. Too much pressure. Let's just get out of here. And they've got Clue with them still. Clue, also a famously strong player in XP League's Fortnite seasons. Cupertino pick up another knock there. Well done, Cupertino. They hear the trio underneath them.